All right, so today I want to talk about why we're in this political economic situation that we're in, okay? And contrary to my own leanings, I'm going to criticize the Democratic Party somewhat. That don't leave the Republicans out, trust me. I'll get around to them maybe in another video, but obviously they're a problem. But the Democrats can't seem to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do, right? And I'm speaking to, you know, my moderate Democrat friends, and even those of you who might have voted, you know, for Trump because you wanted lower priced eggs or whatever. You're not going to get them, by the way. He doesn't even care about that. I mean, just yesterday he was like, you know, shut up about the eggs. So he doesn't care about it. Why? Why am I going to criticize the Democrats for this situation? Mainly because for decades now in my adult life, and I've watched it, the Democratic Party has slipped further and further to the right because they wanted to compromise with the center or whatever. And I get it. I understand that drive because you're trying to get more voters. But in the meantime, what they did was join the Republicans in selling out our country to massive corporate interests. I'm not talking about the mom and pop LLC down the street. You know who I'm talking about. The Elon Musks of the world, and Jeff Bezoses and Zuckerbergs and all those other assholes. We sold that out. We sold the country out to them. We let big money invade our politics, and they don't give a shit about the rest of us who actually work for a living. They don't work. Elon doesn't work. If he spends 2 hours a day on the phone, that's working for him. Right? I mean, seriously. We know this for a fact. CEOs in general, they're effective for about 30 minutes a day. And that's usually, they make a big phone call and millions or billions of dollars get transferred somewhere. And they call that work. Bullshit. They don't know what work is. They don't know what the rest of us are doing. Nor do they fucking care. They don't. And to a large part, you know, the Democratic Party, and this includes the Clintons and Obama, and look, you know, there are things about them that I liked, but there's a lot of things I don't like. This is one of the things that I think MAGAs can't understand, is that just because I'm a Democrat or I voted Democratic or whatever doesn't mean, you know, I worship Joe Biden. God forbid. Was Biden okay? Yeah. I disagreed probably with more things than I agreed with, but definitely better than fucking Trump. Sorry. If you love Trump, you're probably not watching this anyway, but we can do better as Democrats. We need to start talking to regular people, and that includes people in red states, people who have different ideas than we do. We need to start listening to them, not just showing up and, you know, caving into all their wants and desires. But how's it going? We need to actually listen to their grievances, because what are their grievances? They're the same as mine, basically. You know, we're getting fucked economically every day. Fewer jobs pay less, prices go up, they don't seem to come back down. You know, where we disagree is like, who's to blame? It's not an immigrant. It's not some brown-skinned person from Mexico or wherever. It's not, African Americans or new immigrants coming in from wherever. They are not our enemy at all. Okay, that doesn't mean, oh yeah, maybe a few of them are criminals. Great. Round them up just like every other criminal, including the white ones, and put them in jail or deport them. Fine. But most of them are just trying to make a damn living like the rest of us. They are not the fucking enemy. Period. And Democrats need to start talking to average Americans, including immigrants and blacks and Hispanics or whatever. All of us, and I do mean us, and actually do something about it. Stop selling out to corporations. And Democrats are almost as guilty as Republicans for doing this. There are exceptions. Okay, there's a few real Democrats in there. AOC, Bernie, Crockett. I mean, there's a handful. Elizabeth Warren, maybe. But most of them are still courting big money. And that's why we're here. All right, guys. Anyway, fuck on. Live fearless.